This is Alex Hormozi, one of the most well-known entrepreneurs in the online business world, known for his books $100 Million Offers, $100 Million Leads, and more recently, being a partial owner of the world's biggest online education platform, School.com. With over 7 million followers combined across all social platforms, Hormozi has one important key piece in his marketing strategy that he uses to grow his portfolio company alongside his software company, School, and that is YouTube ads. Today, I'm going to dissect one of Hormozi's YouTube ads and break down every aspect of why his ads are so successful so you can implement these into your strategy to bring in more money to your business. My name is Moncada, and over the last 5 years, I've gotten really insanely good at one thing: YouTube ads. Last year, our agency spent a combined $18.4 million on YouTube ads traffic alone for a handful of businesses, working with a couple names you might have already heard of, such as Cole Gordon, Charlie Morgan, Brandon Carter, Jeremy Miner, and many, many more. Without further ado, let's dive right in and break down Hormozi's YouTube ad for you. So let's jump into it.
Look at your bank account. Now look at mine. Now look at your bank account. Now back to mine. Sadly, it doesn't look like mine, but it could if you joined School. Come with me.
So already, right? We're about 10 seconds into the ad and he has a very powerful hook. Look at your bank account, now look at mine. Now look at your bank account, now look at mine. With the actual picture and prop, most importantly, the opening of a bank vault in the very beginning, where he's showing a pile of money in a suitcase and then a pile of no money in an empty suitcase, right? So the difference is very clear. His bank account is way bigger than your bank account. And he's doing it in a funny way where he's wearing some toga and a school hat with very kept beard, if you would say so, in the middle of a bank vault. So it's very attention grabbing. And then he goes into,
but it could if you joined School.
Immediately you're saying, okay, like, who is this guy? What does he do? And like, why is he wearing a toga with a school hat? And more importantly, what is School? And how can I have my bank account look like that if I can learn what School is? And so now you're hooked because it's a very attention grabbing ad. Lots of motion graphics, lots of edits, lots of things happening. So he's tailoring to, in my opinion, the average person here, because the average person has an attention span of a goldfish nowadays. So you got to throw all the bells and whistles. You see guys like Alex Becker doing this with Hyros, right? He's got these crazy funny ads with actors and actresses and props and all these different things. And it's because they're getting more creative, right? Your ads have to be not only entertaining, but also educational. A lot of times, a lot of people just try to do whatever they can to get an ad up and running, and that can work some of the time to test messaging. But Alex Hormozi, being the marketer that he is, he knows that to appeal to the everyday person, you got to obviously, tailor your messaging and your ad to be very specific to what platform they're watching. And so on YouTube, people go to YouTube to learn or to be entertained. This is already an entertaining ad, so it's hooking you from the very beginning.
Come with me. Where are you? You're at a party, but not just any party, your party, and you get to decide who's invited. You can come in, my dear. You cannot. Give me a
Okay, so he transitions from the bank vault to a sort of house party, nightclub, where it's your party. So he's painting the picture of what you can have and what's possible when you join School, right? It's your party. You can decide who can come in or not, and you can come in, my dear. And he lets the girl in. And then the guy who's wearing, it looks like a Hawaiian sort of neck piece here with a couple colors, can't get in, and he just takes his money.
And because it's your party, it can be free or it can be paid. It's up to you. And you're talking about whatever you want to talk about because it's your party. Learning and having fun.
Painting the picture of what School is. It's paid or it's free. It's a very simple way of explaining how the actual platform works. It's a party. You get to decide who can come in and who can't. They can pay to join, or you can have it for free. But it's your party, making it very easy to understand, again, for the everyday person who maybe wants to start making money online, maybe wants to start their own business, and he's making the appeal to the person to say, this is fun, right? You can have fun while you're building a business versus like, it's gonna be grueling, time intensive, it's gonna be hard, all the things that most people think it's gonna actually be, which it really is when you build a business. But he's obviously appealing to them and what they want, which is a party and having fun. And of course, making money.
But don't believe me, look at these numbers. This is the real leaderboard from last month.
The other thing too I want to highlight is like okay, let's just look at what's going on in the background, by the way.
Learning and having fun.
So he's got some mannequin that says party and has a wig on, and then this girl's taking a selfie, and then this what happens. I feel bad for that guy right there, okay? They literally had to have somebody break a WWE style like somersault onto a what looks like a wooden table and smash it as if they were Jeff and Matt Hardy during SummerSlam in 2008. Like, that's what this guy just did. That guy should get a raise.
But don't believe me, look at these numbers. This is the real leaderboard from last month. And sure, I could talk about Bill, who's making $62,000 a month, helping people bookkeep better. Or Jamie, helping women invest, making $41,000 a month. But what about the average school community? Well, the average paid community makes $1,360 per month.
Again, another transition. He goes from the party immediately to another scene, which is now, it looks like heaven, right? Where his toga makes a lot more sense. His school hat, maybe not so much. But you can see he's now going to the actual heaven, right? Metaphorically, and an analogy for what it could look like for you as a business owner or someone who starts your own business using school.com as a paid community to start making money online immediately. And he's showing the numbers of people that are actually making money with school. And so he's going from top to bottom.
This is the real leaderboard from last month. And sure, I could talk about Bill, who's making $62,000 a month, helping people bookkeep better. Or
helping people bookkeep better. Again, a very specific niche for someone who's watching this thinking like, this guy's getting paid $62,000 a month helping people bookkeep better? Like, what? And then he's going to other obscure sort of niches as well.
Or Jamie, helping women invest, making $41,000 a month.
A more practical one, right? Like helping women invest, making $40,000 a month.
But what about the average school community? Well,
now, this is very key. He goes from like 62,000, 41,000, like, dude, if I could just make an extra $10,000, $5,000, $2,000 a month, like, I would do that. Like, how do I do that? So now he's going to the average person. Very smart marketing tactic in the script here.
The average paid community makes $1,360 per month.
And you notice how when he actually said that, the editor and the editing team for Hormozi literally put a bunch of people popping up behind him to show the average person and the average result, which again appeals to the person, the average person watching this, who doesn't know what school.com is or probably isn't as sophisticated at online business, to appeal to what they want, which is a couple $1,000 online in extra income. And 1,360 sounds really realistic for the average person. And again, the editing is also emphasizing this and making it seem very realistic.
$360 per month. How about them apples?
The script, again, making it more entertaining. How about them apples? And then Hormozi pops up the apple, grabs it, takes a bite out of it, and makes it more entertaining. Again, your ads should be, specifically for YouTube, obviously, edutainment. Okay, I learned this concept from a guy named Tom Breeze, who taught me a lot when I first started. And when I heard this, it just made so much sense because again, what do ads need to have in order to get somebody like you to want to click and learn more? Well, they got to be educational. You want to teach your audience, your ideal clients, something valuable in the ad, while you're also entertaining them to continue watching the entire ad to get them pre-sold on obviously wanting to work with you so that when they click, their intent is a lot higher. YouTube ads is an intent-based platform. Google owns YouTube. And when you can create your ads to be educational and also entertaining, therefore creating edutainment, you're able to not only keep the viewer watching, but also get them sold on wanting to work with you as much as you possibly can, obviously. Your back-end process, all of that should obviously do the majority of the selling, but the ad's job is to get them to click and ideally already want to learn more so that way the time they get to the actual sales funnel, they're already wanting to actually figure out how this works.
What's that? The ticket to the thing that you've always wanted to go to. My headquarters here in Vegas. Become one of the top 10 communities and you can fly out. Look over there. The ticket is now a torch. No, it's an engagement ring to the business of your dreams so that you can marry it forever. Because 1 out of 2 businesses own school, create money.
All right, so a lot just happened there. And this is where I think the ad for me kind of takes a little bit of a turn where it goes from like cold traffic to more like, okay, I already kind of know who Alex Hormozi is. Because again, up until this point, we're only 47 seconds in, it's cold traffic for the most part. But then when it does the acquisition.com headquarters, for me, it's telling me right now watching this live and reviewing it with you that you probably already have to know who Alex Hormozi is to want to go to Vegas. I could be wrong, but let's watch it again. And of course, the apple turns into a ticket. That's very, very, very subtle, but also very awesome that they did that.
To the thing that you've always wanted to go to. My headquarters here in Vegas. Become one of the top.
See, the thing that you've always wanted to go to, my headquarters in Las Vegas. I don't know if that's what everyone wants to go to. Again, this is just me being very critical about this. Obviously, this ad's working, so it's making money. They're still running it as of today. But I don't know if the average person knows acquisition.com and obviously Alex Hormozi at this point in time, right? And if you're in the business space, obviously, he's appealing to the everyday person, though, from what I'm gathering from this ad. So this is a cool, okay, here's another reason why you can go to, why you should join school. But I think that this is more of okay, well, school's great. You can earn money. Average person makes this. By the way, you also get this other thing, which again, to me, isn't as appealing, but let's keep watching.
And you can fly out. Look, over there. The ticket is now a torch. No, it's an engagement ring to the business of your dreams so that you can marry it for...
And then he's also in the back of a Cybertruck now, and he's got a pile of money, even more money, and it goes from a torch to an engagement ring. You can marry your business of your dreams forever, and he's just piled up in a Cybertruck full of cash.
Because 1 out of 2 businesses on school create money online.
1 out of 2 businesses on school creates money online. Your chances of making money online when you sign up for school as a platform and build your own community has a 50% chance of making you money. That's a really, 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 really key stat that he had to share. And in my opinion is really great because, again, further indoctrinating the person watching, the everyday person, to show them the odds of them when they sign up to school and create a community of making money is very, very easy compared to the majority of other things they could do. And of course, the symbolism here is very awesome. All of the pile of money, and then he's throwing money in your face right now.
Anything is possible on school. Click the link to start for free. I'm on a horse.
Call to action. Okay, so he went from the hook, 10 seconds in, the story, it's the actual party, it's your party. You can choose who you want in, you can deny who you want, you can make money. The average person makes $1,360 per month on average, and 50% chance of you obviously making money from school when you start a school community. Oh, and by the way, it's free. You can click the link to start a free trial right now, immediately. There's no risk guarantee, basically, which is, again, further twisting the knife for the average person to say, cool, look, there's no risk. It's free. Start your free trial immediately. And another entertainment play at the very end.
I'm on a horse.
I'm on a horse. No point of that besides just what the heck is going on? And then you can see here an end screen that lasts about another 3 seconds where it's just showing them what's going to happen when they click. They're going to land on this page right here. They're going to be able to click this join group right here to be able to get started immediately. And then again, another headline at the very top, start for free with confetti as they click join group to show the celebration that they're going to be given once they actually join and start trying school right now for free using a free trial. Again, this is a very key because at the very end of an ad, you want to show them what happens once they click. It reduces skepticism. It reduces, obviously risk reversal for the person because, people still, the everyday person at this point in time knows that, ads are sort of still for the most part like ads. And so you want to show them what happens after they click to, again, get them to click. And so awesome ad. This took about 1 minute, literally. 1 minute and 12 seconds. Now, to me, after reviewing this, again, at the very end, it kind of went a little bit more towards okay, extra bonus, Alex Hormozi, acquisition.com, great. If you know Alex Hormozi, you're going to be wanting to do that. But the other stats were really amazing. They used a great hook, tons of motion graphics, tons of sound effects, tons of props, tons of actors, and they kept it really entertaining, right? For the average person. The everyday person, you kind of need those things. So for me, this screams like top of funnel ad, mass market, get it in front of everybody, which is why they're still running it to this day. And they're remarketing these audiences and these video ad viewers with more middle of funnel and bottom of funnel content, probably school testimonials, school case studies, school winner interviews, and maybe some more behind the scenes content to get people further down the actual sales funnel in the ads, from top of funnel this ad to middle of funnel and bottom of funnel. But overall, solid ad. What can you take away from this for your business? Well, you can take away a few things. The hook, story, close framework, which is the framework that I learned when I first started running ads on YouTube for my former mentor, who taught it to me after he was selling on infomercials for 10 plus years and then transitioned to YouTube and Facebook. Hook, story, close. You want to hook your ideal clients and you want to tell a story or use analogies or use logic to get them to actually want to learn more about how your offer, your product and service can help them. Alex did that with the party analogy, right? It's your party. You can let anybody in and choose who you don't want in. You can do it for free. You can have it be paid, and you can make as much as $1,360 the average person does when they join their own school community or when they start their own school community, as well as there's people that are making 62 grand. 41 grand. That's what's possible. And guess what? There's the heaven scenario, right? He's in heaven when he's talking about that. Here's what's possible, the dream scenario. Then he goes into the actual like extra bonus. You get to win a ticket to my headquarters. The top 10 school communities get to do it every single month. And then the urgency and scarcity, which is 50% of people get a chance to actually make money when you sign up. The risk reversal, right? So he's reducing the risk from you signing up. And then the call to action really has an even better risk reversal because it's a free trial. So that's the framework for the hook, story, close, and the actual script that you can use for your business immediately and apply those key elements. The other things too is, again, an attractive character. Alex Hormozi being the face of the brand. He's jacked, he's buff, he's got obviously the actual, beard going on, the lumberjack status with the school hat. So he's a polarizing face. He's interesting. It's like, who is this guy and why is he wearing a toga? It's got a lot of props, a lot of elements to keep it entertaining for the average person. A lot of motion graphics, a lot of actors, a lot of props. Like I said before, the money, the Cybertruck, the horse. It just made it a really fun ad, and it's probably doing really well top of funnel, and I would imagine, be remarketing to these viewers with more direct response ads, case studies, testimonials, social proof, really direct call to actions to get people to sign up. So overall, solid ad, and I would apply these concepts to your business immediately. If you enjoyed watching videos like this, I got another YouTube ad breakdown for you right here. This ad actually made one of our clients $636,000 in less than 3 months. We wrote the script, we helped them film it, we edited it, and more importantly, we helped them scale it with YouTube ads to make $636,000 for their business in less than 3 months. Click the link. I break it down for you in that video. See you there. Cheers.